afternoon. We are here in Dade City at the Florida Pioneer Museum. Looks like there's quite a bit to do here, a lot of little houses and stuff to check out. So let's go. As soon as you walk in, right behind the ticket counter, they have a model of the whole museum area. They said it was about 6 acres.
6 acres, yep.
It's not too bad.
Admission's pretty reasonable. It's $10 for adults, I think $8 seniors, and then $5 for students. Children under 5 are free, so.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing the train depot. We do have a couple of indoor areas. He said 2 buildings are air conditioned that have quite a collection of stuff. And then out there, as you saw from the model, they have a couple of different types of homes, and in here they have a memorial room, old dentist office, looks like.
Looks like that's where I want to get my teeth worked done.
Yeah. Yikes.
Although it does look pretty technologically advanced for the time frame given, I guess.
What do you girls think? You think you want to get your teeth done there?
No.
You need to figure out your shade.
Want your teeth shade?
Looks like an x-ray machine, so.
Oh yeah. That's interesting. And the exam chair. What about this wheelchair, girls?
Looks like something out of a horror movie.
I think that's later. I think there's definitely, I saw a child's room. I'm sure there'll be some creepy dolls hiding up there.
This is fitting for the current times. They have a voting booth. You can test your suffrage knowledge if you choose.
That's fun. There you go. We got a tool room here. Can you imagine having one of those in our house instead of the printer that we have? Huh?
I want that printer.
Yeah.
So I won't fit in a house. What's what?
Yeah, it'd fit. I think we'd have to get rid of your toys though. Yep. Spoke too soon. Creepy doll sighting number 1. See, that's what I need right there. I need one of these so I can get a lot more familiar with those plants and those birds. I'm gonna take a picture, keep it, use it as reference later. It appears we're making it to the Trilby Depot of 1896. I was startled real quick.
Okay.
Just a mannequin. Let's see, where do we want to go today? We want to go to High Springs, Wildwood, Trilby, Dade City, Abbott Station, Plant City. Looks like we missed all of them anyway. Don't forget, do not flush toilet while train is in station.
So now, obviously, we do not currently travel by train on a regular basis. So is that something that was common, to take a train from, because I know Trilby and Dade City are really
Not too
only a
far
few
away.
miles away, so would they have done that back then?
Old Morse code desk.
Telegraph?
Yeah. Oh, what is the convenient? Look at that. Here comes the train. definitely a little bit different than the train that we see sitting out here. Can you reach it?
Looks like this train was hauling lumber.
See, this was manufactured by the Porter Company from Pittsburgh, 1913. Pretty old train.
So it looks like they brought in another log cabin that they're working on. We're not going to go out there because it definitely doesn't look like it's ready for visitors yet. But that's cool that they're constantly bringing in new things to see.
This one really reminds me, I think it's at the Christmas.
Oh yeah, in
Pioneer.
Christmas, Florida, they have the Fort Christmas and like Pioneer Village there.
Yep. And I know at the Florida State Grounds, they also have a little Pioneer Village as well.
Yeah.
Each of them have something different to offer. This one has the train station. That was really cool to see. And most of them usually have like a schoolhouse or a church. Girls just love those photo spots.
You want to take a picture?
So high. I'm looking.
Wow, girls. Here you go. Here's your new school. What do you think? You ready to learn? There you go. You got your seat.
I'm gonna be all the way. I'm gonna back my sister.
I think I found Mommy's seat.
Ha ha ha. Can you imagine going to school like this?
I could not imagine, mostly because of the AC. Yeah, I mean, I know that's why they build a lot of the homes and stuff with the doors and stuff on those sides, so you get that natural air conditioning. But man, I've just come accustomed to air conditioning, and when we lose it during hurricane season, yeah. And here on display, they have some old fire trucks.
Did you see that antique grill and refrigerator they have back there?
Oh yeah, I see it back. It took me a second. I had to find it. Yeah. No, it's nice. They must have like a snack bar and.
Yeah, I saw a sign. And just to address, so we haven't been wearing our masks the entire time that we've been here. One, there really aren't a lot of people, and they do ask that you wear it in the main building when you first come in and any of the air-conditioned areas, but there's really nobody else in the other buildings when you're kind of going through right now, or when we're going through anyway.
No.
So our masks aren't needed, but we have been putting them on if we've encountered other people. So.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that is the one unfortunate thing, because this is a really nice Pioneer museum that it is not very busy. I'm sure it does during a big place for field trips and things of that kind, but oh yeah, look, they got, well, I don't know if that's true pricing, but coffee, iced tea, lemonade. It does look like the church has air conditioning. No, I don't think that's it's part of it.
I mean, they've got the old lead windows you can see when you look out.
Oh yeah, yeah, good call. I do see that.
I don't know how well that translates to the camera, but you can see
The ripples and imperfections in the glass. You can see it really well over here. Yeah, it's going to be probably a little too hard to see on the camera here. So I'm wondering, they must have moved this, right, from somewhere, and just like we saw the other building, they kind of picked up and dropped off over here.
I think that's what we normally find with the Pioneer Village type places that we've gone before, is that most of the buildings aren't original to their location. They've moved them to put them, you know, kind of in one place for everybody to see.
Here's the Paw Shed. I guess this is before the she shed.
Oh, I got some animal skins. That's nice. Creepy.
Can I see
Some bones down there.
Mommy.
We got looks like another shed over here. Oh, I was right. Here is the Paw Shed.
They shut it down because all the chickens.
And of course, we have the Paw Shed number 2, I guess, right?
Paw Shed is open.
Everybody need to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Right
There you go.
I see. That is not a bath.
That is. That's the
the
outhouse.
I am not going body in there.
Some people had to. That's what they had.
Horses and stuff.
Here is Pasco County's first school bus. No good?
So was this, did it like pull something? Did they just put one child? What is
Well, look at all these old, the doctor's buggy. There's a really nice collection in here of different vehicles. What do we got in here? Huh? What's in here? Oh.
It's like a tool shed?
Yeah, looks like they do, I was going to say maybe live demonstrations, but
I bet when they do like their events out here, they bring
woodworkers.
woodworkers or just tradespeople out to demonstrate
Yeah.
what would have gone on during those times.
Yeah, it looks like it. Because I did see, maybe see out this window, it looks like they're doing some sort of tree grinding out there.
Oh, like, yeah, like the cutting the logs and stuff to make
Yeah.
lumber. That's cool.
Yeah, it definitely looks like you do some sort of demonstrations. They have the blacksmith shop over here, and looks like a display counter. A little fire truck out there.
We have a printer in our house. Do, 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 do.
I wouldn't mind having these floors though in our house.
Oh.
Pretty well polished.
It's actually a nice house set up so far from what I can see.
Yeah, you could see, a lot of the houses here are shotgun style houses, and they did that just so they had that natural AC to ventilate the house, and we could feel it today.
Yeah.
Definitely, there's a good breeze going today, so you definitely feel that coming through.
They said when we came in that there were 2 air conditioning buildings. This may have been.
I mean, while I see it,
I don't know that it's on.
I don't think it's on,
that
right.
The breeze that we're feeling is definitely from the breeze outside, but
This is gonna be our new dresser.
yeah, you're right. Definitely, they have the returns and diffusers and stuff, but I don't. Oh, here we go. Here's the proof. It is. It's not a.
they've done some upgrades.
Yeah, I've done some upgrades.
So on property, they have a building called the History Center, and inside, it's basically old records from Pasco County and various areas surrounding Pasco County. But there was a woman, and I didn't catch her name, sorry, but she was really knowledgeable about the area. She is a descendant, her family has lived in this area from the mid 1800s, it sounded like, and we're going to go in a house later on that she said her family actually built. So we were talking about the buildings and how normally they kind of just bring them here to one centralized location for everybody to enjoy. So she said this house that we go into shortly, and we'll tell you which one it is, was about 3 miles up the road where the elementary school is now. So that's really cool.
Yeah, and she said it was about a at the time, $1,000 for
Yeah,
them to move
the
in
house.
the 70s.
Yeah.
And then the other one that we saw,
The log cabin.
the log cabin they just recently got, and that was about $20,000 for it to move here. And we also learned that the train station, yes, people did take a train from Dade City to Trilby,
So
just because there was no motor cars.
So we are, we're probably about 45 minutes from Brooksville, which is where we went to Florida Cracker and did some things a few weeks ago. And she said that was actually so far that people would kind of camp overnight if they had to come from Dade City to Brooksville. So it's just to give a point of reference for like travel during that time and what they had to go through to get someplace is really crazy if you think about it.
Right, yeah. I mean,
They
everything
didn't
we
have the
take for granted.
cars.
Yeah, no cars.
So we are inside the packing house, and as most people know, Florida is known for its citrus crops.
Disney,
Disney too, but they are known for their citrus industry, and this just kind of shows what that process would have been like back in the late 1800s, early 1900s when they were processing that citrus.
And one thing, and we talked about this when we were at Lettuce Lake Park, that Dade City is known for kumquats.
Yeah.
So
this is where they do the Kumquat Festival.
yeah,
Well, not here specifically, but in Dade City.
yeah, the downtown area. Really neat to see some of this old equipment. I would love if they had the ability to make it work.
Run?
Yeah, and run it
Well-
and see.
So I'm guessing here, but it looks like if you see on the sides of the equipment, they have numbers. So I think that tells you what process that particular piece of equipment would have been in the whole operating system.
Yeah, and I was trying to find in the other rooms or houses that they have here did a really great job of having descriptions around.
Yeah.
So that's how I was trying to find something that matched the number to the piece of equipment to kind of piece it all together.
So they gave us a little flyer when we came in just telling us what we could find on property, but inside of it also has a list of some of the events that they do throughout the year. And one of the events that they do in January it's called Raising Cane, and they do sugar making, like sugar cane syrup making and showing that
I
process.
thought maybe they were bringing in Raising Cane's chicken tenders.
No, they're not bringing in the chicken tenders, but that's cool. I mean, they call me that's.
And I know
I feel like that's not one you see very often.
Yeah, and they have an event coming up also. I think on they're saying in the
21st or something?
end
I think
of
right before
November.
Thanksgiving, yeah. The 21st.
All out of cookies today.
Uh-oh.
They do got some pickles. I've seen some better days. Oh,
Need service? Need help? Now, not too far from here, what is it, about maybe 15, 20 minutes north,
Yep.
Off of Highway 50, there is an old general store very similar to this that they have actually opened up, and you can go.
it's functioning.
Yep, it's functioning. You can go and shop, and they have different candies and sodas. I think they have some ice cream, but it's a cute little
Novelty.
roadside stop. Yeah.
It's ringing on a bell.
What'd you think it was?
I think she said it's ringing a bell.
A string and a bell. It's actually an old telephone.
What? Okay, I'm just gonna go.
It doesn't take pictures or video.
And for those of you that use a crock pot, here is a non-electric slow cooker.
Interesting. A lot of fun little gadgets around here.
Yeah.
And here we have the Overstreet House, built in the mid-1860s.
So this is the house we were telling you that the woman who worked in the historic center, her family built. That's cool.
Right now.
And it does look like they upgraded this with LED lights. It's a nice little living area. Now this one they did not add the AC to. Definitely feel that.
Oh, automatic lights. Dining room.
We go into their kitchen.
I found their air conditioning. They have a whole main fan up there.
Homemade fan. And then this one, it's in between the two areas of the house. That there you get their natural AC from.
So do you know why the kitchen is separate from the house?
Why is that?
Because I guess they were prone to kitchen fires back then.
Yes.
So if the house was, or the kitchen was separate from the rest of the house, if the kitchen caught on fire, they could generally save
A good portion of the residents,
yeah.
right?
Plus, you get to avoid all the ugly cooking smells if you're
Oh yeah.
making food sometimes.
All right. Let's make it up these stairs.
I'm not afraid up here. I am. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall. No. I'm just gonna fall up the stairs.
There's the main bedroom here. And oh no. Ooh. There it is. Another doll. Dolls.
It's my bedroom. Oh, sorry. This is my bedroom.
And the doll in the corner there looks almost like the girl that's in the picture down the stairs.
Where in the corner? Oh, yeah. It's here. It's here.
Into the
I'm the bird.
last bedroom up here. Definitely warm. It's a little bit
I cannot
warmer than.
imagine.
Isn't that the doll kind of looks like a little girl in this picture?
Yeah.
And that's the Florida Pioneer Museum here in Dade City. It's a
was
great
a lot of
little
fun.
place. Yeah, I mean, we spent about an hour, 2 hours or
Yeah.
so.
Well, it was 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. So what was your favorite part?
I mean, I'm a sucker for trains, so definitely seeing the train where they're getting to ring the bell on the train. That's always a highlight because you can get to do that often. This house was pretty neat.
Yeah.
The schoolhouse.
I really like the schoolhouse. It was probably my favorite building that we did just because a lot of times when you come to places like this, it's not interactive or, not that it was interactive, but it's not hands-on.
Right.
And that was one of the few buildings here that you were able to kind of touch and sit at the desks and write on the chalkboard. So, but my favorite part was talking to the woman in the History Center.
Yes.
I mean, she's generational. She's
Wealth of
been here.
knowledge,
Yeah. She has so much knowledge about the area. Her family has been in the area for, 150 plus years, and she knew so much, and it was just really cool to tie her knowledge back into what we were seeing. So I think that was definitely my favorite part of this experience. So thank you for joining us here at the Pioneer Village.
We had a great time. And if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bells for those notifications. So we don't do this often, but we'd love to bring you along. Remember, it's great, big, beautiful today. Tomorrow's just a dream away. And we'll see you next time.
Have a great day.
Bye.